We begin tonight with breaking news. Police are looking for a third suspect in the murder of a young woman in Troy.
The prosecution had a strong case against the trio accused of murdering Beyonce Wint, a 19-year-old New Yorker. But as investigators delved into the perplexing details surrounding her death, they found themselves facing a tangled web of mystery and deceit. On September 17, 2019, Wint's lifeless body was discovered in Troy, New York, with a single gunshot wound to the head. Her killer seemed to have struck at random, leaving authorities baffled. After months of relentless investigation, two suspects, Idalise Armstead from Brooklyn and Antoine Twitty from Burlington, Vermont, were finally apprehended and charged with second-degree murder. But the real mastermind behind Wint's death remained elusive. In December 2019, detectives and partners journeyed to New York City to track down Armstead and bring her back for questioning. Meanwhile, Twitty was caught trying to flee through Boston's Logan International Airport. Both were held in custody while awaiting extradition to New York. As more information about Wint came to light, it became clear that she had a troubled past and had recently spent time in group homes throughout NYC. This led investigators to look into any potential ties she may have had to Vermont or Troy. Their efforts paid off when a third suspect, 21-year-old Isaiah Williams, was arrested after attempting to shoplift at a Macy's department store. Through fingerprint analysis, he was linked to Wint's murder and ultimately convicted by a jury. Twitty and Armstead both took plea deals in exchange for their cooperation with the prosecution of Williams. They testified against him in court, shedding light on the internal dispute within one of the factions of the Bloods gang that led to Wint's death. Despite the difficult nature of the crime and lack of clear motive, Chief Assistant District Attorney Matthew Hauff deemed it a successful outcome. Twitty received a sentence of 10 years in prison, while Armstead got 5. But the unanswered question remains: why were Wint and her killers in Troy on that fateful night? Twitty had connections to Burlington and Albany, but their exact tie to Troy is still unknown. And as for Williams, his conviction may bring closure to some, but Wint's loved ones are left to wonder what truly drove him to pull the trigger.